Hello, everybody, and welcome to part two of No Man's Land. The name of this episode is called Redactions, as you can see in the title card that I put in Game Zone. Before I to actually, you know what? We'll start off with everybody introducing themselves and their characters, top to bottom. Go.
Sorry, I gotta call.
Oh no! Oh no!
Let's go opposite way then! Opposite way!
Opposite way.
Okay.
Bottom to top. Bottom to top. Go.
Alright. Hi, I'm Sotaro, and I'm gonna be playing Sandy Sweet, who is not having a sweet time.
Hello everyone, and I will be playing Gil Treble. And he's being surprisingly quiet. Maybe he's plotting something. I'm Heartless.
Hi, I'm Cranky. I'm back. I'm playing Ross. Yeah. Is there something else I need to add?
Eh,
Sorry.
that's good. No, that's good. I mean, you want to say where he sees himself in 5 years, but anyways, I think.
Come on,
Damn.
Vamp, your turn.
Damn.
Oh, alright. Hi, I'm Vamp. I'm going to be playing Marcel, who's not doing too hot right now, not gonna lie.
Cool. I'm gonna ask you all to start off to roll perception checks.
Oh,
Perception.
that's
Okay.
great!
Huh?
Oh wait, hold on.
5!
Not one.
Yeesh. You guys are not. Hi, cat. Oh, the cat is back. Go away.
Awesome.
Oh, no.
Awesome.
Well, it makes sense. They're all like.
It's still a 9.
Guys,
Okay.
Awesome, please.
So just to where we are starting off and where we last left off. For those who have not watched the first part of No Man's, I would recommend you get off and go listen to that. But basically, what has happened is that you've all been called to No Man's to help Bob. Because, well, things are amiss in No Man's. Blanks are being printed, and misprints are being taken away for reasons. However, things didn't go quite as planned, and you are now all being taken away to wait for Inkwell law enforcement to come and pick you guys up. Because, well, one of you came in when you weren't supposed to without signing any contracts. The rest of you broke your contracts and thus broke the law and are coming to be arrested, basically. However, No Man's Land, if you all remember, didn't have law enforcement up until the blanks started getting printed. So they don't have a police station. What they do have, however, is many business buildings with many waiting rooms. So basically, you have all been locked into this small little waiting room with plastic fold-out chairs, a little desk in the corner, and a file cabinet, and that's about where you've been left. Your things, your weapons have been confiscated. And how y'all doing?
Sandy is hitting the wall.
I'm pacing around the room, muttering to myself.
All right. How's Marcel and Ross doing?
Not so great. Ross is probably sniffling a little as he's like trying to think of like how to get out of here, basically.
Oh,
Sal's been kind of quiet. Like right now, he's just trying to stop Sandy from hitting the wall.
They got him! They can't!
Sandy! Sandy! That's not going to help.
Sandy, you're.
We need to get him! We need to get him back! We need to get him! No!
You're good. Sandy, please. You're going to hurt yourself.
I don't
Sandy, we can get him back. We just need to be calm and plan this out, okay? So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna look around the room and try to find a window.
There is no window. This waiting room is on the interior of the building, so there are no windows.
Okay, nix that plan. Alright. So, what we need to do is get them to unlock the door or be away from the door for however long. Is there a window in the door that I can, like, try to look through?
There is not.
Okay.
However, you do. However, you do remember, when you were all shoved in here and told this is where you would wait. You do remember that 2 blanks have been stationed outside the door.
Okay.
Okay. What
Okay.
if we all started a fight with each other to make the blanks come in here?
Do you
Let
think
me-
they would care?
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Okay.
Good point.
I could- Well, my only idea is try to break down the door, but then we'd be fighting those blanks.
Fable, can we roll intelligence to try and come up with a plan?
Sure.
I know.
Yeah.
I know something.
Go for
I'm
it.
gonna walk over to the wall opposite the door, and then I'm going to try to fumble.
Gonna
No.
what?
On purpose. Fumble on
Fumble on
purpose. What's that?
Oh my gosh.
No. Okay, so Gil rummages around in his pocket and pulls out a jack-o'-lantern.
Okay. What do you do with this jack-o'-lantern?
I'm gonna take it and turn around and throw it against the wall.
I can't believe it.
Was that what the 14 was for?
The 14 was me fumbling. Here's the actual attack roll.
I mean,
That's plus strength, right?
uh,
Would that be plus strength without my proficiency?
yeah, sure.
So that's a 10.
Okay, you throw this jack-o'-lantern at the wall and it makes a decent thunk sound. And then there's just quiet fills the air. Well, that happened.
Sandy goes back to hitting the wall. She's trying to make a dent or something.
I am going to. Can I roll intelligence again to try and figure out the plan?
Sure. That's a 4.
Nothing.
Okay, so I had a thought. So can Ross like investigate to see if any of the walls are thinner than others?
Yeah, go for it. Roll investigation for me.
Oh.
And that would be
If you roll low again, I'm gonna laugh. It's a 9. That's a 9.
Can Sandy roll perception?
You
Because
may.
she's hitting the
You
wall.
may. It's depending on how this next roll goes.
Okay.
That's a 15. So, well, what are you trying to do, Sandy? Before I say anything.
Well, if anything, she's just hitting the walls and then seeing if if it's hollow or if she can even punch through. She's a pretty strong girl.
I'm gonna. It is a 15, and Sandy, your punches are definitely strong. It would definitely take more than a punch to get through these walls. That said, Sandy, when you punch the wall, you hear a small rattle above your head.
Oh.
And looking up, there's a vent. It's it's very obviously too small for any of you, but you still hear a rattling coming from inside. I had to take a sip of water.
How
And-
tall? how far is the vent like from the floor? Out of curiosity.
Uh, it's it's where you put an event. It's touching the ceiling, which is a good couple feet above your heads.
All right, all right.
Above Marcel's head? That's amazing!
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say it probably took it probably took them a bit to actually find a room that was tall enough for all of you, because all the rooms you realized were made for like nobody-sized tunes.
So, come here. And Sandy's gonna try to grab Marcel and put his feet on her shoulders.
Wait. Let me just so I have this clear image in my head. You just walked over to Cell, grabbed his feet, and before he was ready, just plopped them on your head. Hey, Cell, make a dex save.
Can I do this on advantage considering how often he's been manhandled by his friend?
Sure. Yeah, sure thing. Yeah. Take that's a 4. Take the advantage. 17. Okay. Marcel, you're used to this. And Sandy with ease picks you up, so you have now. And I'm gonna say Sandy's height plus Marcel's height. That's enough that Marcel, your head almost hits the ceiling. But thanks to that dex save, you're good. I'm guessing Sandy. Yeah, Sandy brings him over to the vent.
There's something there. There's this. Go.
Okay. He's going to look into the vent.
Marcel, you don't see anything at first. It looks like a regular vent as far as you've seen. It's definitely smaller vent. It's not a tune-sized vent where you could definitely where you yourself would not be able to crawl around in. But you do see something crawling around there, and it's bright red.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Gil, shut up. He's going to look closer and kind of like, ah?
Doot. Make another dex save.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no!
20. All right, so burst. Marcel, you see him coming as the vent bursts open, and you, Sandy, you might have to take a couple steps back as suddenly new weight has been added to your shoulders as Rad the Red Radio has burst forth and has tackle hugged Marcel.
Rad, you're okay.
Doot.
Down, and then goes to hug immediately.
Rad is getting in all the hugs. He's hugged Marcel. He sees you, Sandy, and he gives an even more ecstatic little doot, and he gives you the biggest hug. Gil, he sees you, and he's going for a hug whether you like it or not, buddy.
Red!
Doot! Hugs you, then he sees Ross, and Ross, he's gonna hug you! Hugs all around. Also, Marcel, you would know, Rad is wearing something. He's wearing a little jacket that you know for a fact was something that your girlfriend Primrose got for him. But yeah, now Rad is currently hanging on to Ross. And it's just the happiest little radio. And then he looks around because there should be if you all of you are here. And wait. Doot. He looks up at you, Ross, and gives a little questioning doot.
Oh.
Ross's face falls and he just kind of holds Rad. He doesn't know how to break it to him.
Rad. You need to sit down.
Doot. Gonna roll insight for our little boy. That's a 3. Rad doesn't quite understand. And he's still holding on to Ross, because this is a good hug. He likes hugging Ross. but he doesn't understand. Where's Bob?
Rad.
Brad, we're going to get him back.
He's not here, but we're gonna get him back.
Dude, 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 dude.
We need to be brave.
He's
We,
not.
we can get him back if we hurry.
Dude. Brad doesn't understand, but he can be brave, and you see him prick up a little bit, and Ross he lets you go. And he takes a look around, and he again looks questioning, like, what are y'all doing in here?
Rad, could you we're locked in here and none of us can get out. I'm sorry.
I mean, could unlock the door, but we have two very large problems outside.
I was getting there. Rad, could you perhaps do
Dude,
something about that?
dude,
I'm really sorry to ask this of you, but Rad Chaos.
I'm gonna roll one more insight. 19. Hey, Marcel, how are you looking so far?
He has calmed down since his first got into the waiting room. Like he's trying to be strong for the others, but you can very clearly see that he had recently been crying, and his voice it keeps stuttering and skipping over words. Like he can't he doesn't know what to say.
Oh, and Rad sees this, and he doesn't know why you're so sad, so he'll come over and he'll give you another hug
No.
Oh.
and give you a little comforting pat, like toot toot. And Rad thinks really hard, and then
Also,
light bulb.
really quick.
Yes.
Yeah. No. Light bulb first.
No, light bulb, and Rad's gonna start doing, I guess, the closest thing to charades, since his vocabulary is a little limited, and he's not thinking about using his radio. But he starts pointing at the vent and making crawl signs. I don't know if you want to roll insight, but you may if you like.
All right, then.
Sure.
Oh.
I don't remember.
I'll try. Oh, 14's not bad.
14's not bad. That's a 16. It's 11.
Oh, that's not a +1. That's a -1.
No. Well,
That's a 12. He's directing this mostly at Marcel's. But Marcel, you get the gist of what Rad is gonna do. Rad is gonna go back into the vents, sneak around, and catch the attention of the blanks, cause Rad's not supposed to be out at the moment. So those blanks aren't gonna be happy to see him out. Where he's not supposed to be.
he's
Speaking
going to. Oh, Cranky first.
Speaking of Rads, did by any chance did they have any other stuff where they took you?
Dude.
Like,
Dude. And he pops open his speaker,
is it?
rummages around, hold on, I'm gonna roll.
Hammer.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
3.
Oh, thank God.
10. Don't mind me. 2. Alright, so,
Hey.
the first thing he pulls out, is a big hammer. Which I imagine Ross will, because, man,
Is it Ross's big hammer?
yeah, y'all guessed about the whole confiscations, but yeah, because that's where Rad had,
From there?
he did. I was hoping you wouldn't. Anyways, I was hoping to go a bit longer without you with your stuff, but that's fine. But
Fable, you could say that Gil's rapier wasn't there.
yeah, you know what? I'll say that
Because you know something about that.
that's true, and that you know what? I will say, the lollipop and the hammer were put in just regular confiscations because these are randomized. However, Gil's rapier, The nobodies were able to look that up and be like, wait a minute. Well, that needs to be put somewhere separate. And they were not put in the same place that Rad had also been placed. So Rad had seen those, had thought, huh, those look oddly familiar. I'll take those. So Sandy and Ross, you have been reunited with your weapons.
Ross is gonna give Rad a big old pat on the head, like, you're a treasure.
Sandy goes to hug Rad again. Just
yeah.
a hug.
Yes, all the hugs. All the hugs. Everything's gonna be great. Rad is so happy.
Wait, was Marcel's one with him?
Yes. You also get your wand. Alright then. I am now gonna...
Gil's rapier has a thing.
I don't
It's a
like
thing.
that. I don't like
Gil, Rad pulls out... Oh, I know exactly what he's gonna pull out. Just
that's some evil laughter.
Hold on, let me make sure.
I love how, like, me, Cranky, and Soto are just sitting here.
I'm just... As Gil, I'm just sitting here kind of just raised eyebrows, grinning at Rad.
It's like, I need to pull... Oh no, the cat! The cat's back! The cat's back! No! No, get off my desk! No! Cat, please, I'm begging you! I have to...
Suddenly there's a cat inside the waiting room.
So...
Cat, where?
So, Gil, Rad, shifts around in his hammer space for a little bit, and what he pulls out and hands to you is this. A fluffy crested quarterstaff, aka a mop.
He's going to, look at it and gently push it back and, rummage in his, hammer space, and pulls out a black and orange warhammer and just kind of spins it around. I'm good.
Rad.
Use that one.
And Rad will wield it with pride. But for now, he's gonna try and get back into the vent, which I need to...
Wait, before he gets back to the vents, like... Hold on. Wait, what happened to my train of thought? It just fucking, like, went off the rail. Oh yeah, before he goes back to the vent, like, Phil's going to grab at his arm and ask him to be careful.
Rad gives you a little salute and another little hug. I'm gonna...
Don't get tied.
Oh, that's a 6. Rad needs a little help getting to the vent. You see this little radio trying to get up there, but as it stands, Rad is the shortest in the room and is nowhere.
Ross is gonna pick him up. Ross is gonna pick him up and help him out.
Thank you.
I don't imagine I need to roll anything to pick up the radio.
No, I'm not gonna make you roll. Okay, that's a 22. That's much better. So yeah, with Ross's help, Rad crawls into the vent and you hear the little shuffling through the vents, and then it goes quiet for a while as the sound moves away from you.
Ross is gonna walk over to the door and hold his ear, listen for movement outside with his hammer at the ready.
Cool.
I'm going to well, while Ross is doing that, I'm going to walk up to the door and rummage in my hammer space again. Okay, pull out my thieves' tools and start trying to quietly work at that lock.
Sandy was actually about to hit the door with her lollipop and then sees Gil and then slowly lowers down the lollipop.
Wait, Ross is also at the door. He was also planning on breaking it down as soon as the blanks move away.
I'm just imagining Sandy is like next to Cell, and she's like slowly lifting her lollipop, and Cell just kind of like reaches out one arm and slowly lowers it down again.
Yes. Yes.
I love this group. All
So,
right.
should I roll for picking the lock?
Yeah, assuming Ross isn't gonna bash you.
He's not gonna bash it in immediately.
All right.
So
Well, as
like you got time to try it.
cool.
So 2 plus 3 is plus 5. 11.
Gonna say this is not.
How's- Go
Uh,
ahead.
As you're doing that, you can hear outside. You can hear outside, and you can hear the familiar sounds of music being played, and then one of the blanks going, wah, and the thunk 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 as one of them is now walking away. And then the music is slowly trailing away as well. So you can discern from that that one of the blanks has now left the premises. Hey Gil.
Mhm.
As you are doing that, you realize the door's not locked.
Oh. So, Gil's going to just pull his tools back, reach up and turn the doorknob, and open it.
What?
Yeah, that was quick.
You're really good at this. Really?
Celebrate my accomplishments later.
I'm having okay. All right, Gil. I'm guessing you very stealthily, you carefully open the door, and
So roll for stealth.
yeah, go ahead.
All of them, or
Just Gil, because he's the one opening the door.
That's a 12.
That's 12. All right, Gil. Well, you slowly open the door, and please picture this. You're opening the door very slowly, and Gil, a shadow falls over your head, and you are greeted with a blank just staring down at you. It's not saying
Can Ross
anything.
hit the blank? Can Ross hit the blank? It's considering he did have his hammer at the ready. Can he just hit it?
Yeah, roll to hit. You can have the surprise.
Okay, that's okay. Roll to hit. That's attack bonus 7.
nice person. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Nice to us.
Okay, so that's 1d10.
Plus your strength.
Oh, plus strength, so that is plus 4. So that's 10 damage.
10 damage. Oh dang, nice.
Don't barbarians get to attack twice or something? I don't.
Yes.
This is
does it
true.
count? I'm gonna do it again.
I will allow it.
Am I allowed to?
I will allow it. However, Gil, since you are kind of in the way, I'm going to ask you to make a dex save. If you'd like to dodge. I imagine you see the first swing above your head, and then you try and dodge. So make
Oh
it.
no!
Uh,
Trying to pitch backwards.
Can I don't know. What do I have? What would I roll something to like? I don't know. Try not to hit Gil, considering I did roll pretty high. So it's
I mean,
like
can't Marcel and Sandy just pull Gil back?
You can do. If you would like, I would like you
Please,
both to also
please,
roll.
I don't.
Make it.
All right. Is it Dex?
Yeah, there'll be a dex save to save Gil from getting splat. Okay, yeah.
One.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, you guys see Ross going in to swing. You grab Gil, quickly yank him out of the way. And the first hit from Ross sends the blank stumbling back like wah. And the next hit, oh, that's it. That's a 19. That is also a hit. Right.
Nice.
So that's 15 damage.
15 damage. Oh.
And now we roll initiative?
Well, probably not. Maybe. Hold on. I have to do math in my I have to do math in my head. I don't like doing math. I'm gonna get a calculator on my phone.
Can't you make Dice Pasta do math?
Yes, but I don't want.
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't want you to see the numbers. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, those 2 hits. Dang, those 2 hits hurt. This blank goes a stumble. This blank goes a stumbling back, and Russ, you hit him really, really. Wow, I forgot how much damage a barbarian can do, and just God. He ain't dead, but he's definitely stumbling back, and he's
not even raging yet.
Yeah, this blank is not going first. So I'm gonna say you can go ahead and roll initiative just to see who gets the next hit. Whoever
Okay.
hits it.
I got Cranky and I got a 12, but mine's higher.
Oh, but Marcel
Marcel!
beats you. Hey Marcel, what do? This blank is stumbling back and has been hit pretty dang hard.
I imagine Ross is like in the corridor at this point.
Yeah, you've officially gotten into the corridor of this building.
Yeah. Yeah. He points his wand like at the direction of the blank, but then he kinda like hesitates and just kinda like steps aside for Gil and Sandy to join the battle if they want to. He's throwing his turn.
Oh,
Oh.
all right. In that case, next would be Gil.
Okay, so Gil's going to shove the thieves' tools back in his pocket, pick up his warhammer, and give it a swing.
Roll to hit. Roll 2 hits, if you please.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Paladins get 2 attacks.
All right.
So
Roll.
that one's a whiff. This is a 15 hit.
Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage,
Okay.
please.
Awesome. 1d8 plus 2. Of bludgeoning damage.
That's a 9. Okay. Yep. You hear an all too familiar. And in a that blank has fallen flat. Congratulations, you have you have beaten the first blank and gotten out of the corridor. I am now gonna roll a thing real quick.
Oh no.
Oh
my.
Oh boy.
No, you shouldn't have to worry, probably.
Probably.
I say probably.
Probably.
Listen, I make no promises here. 18. Okay, cool. You hear a little toot toot, and Rad is running back up the hallway. You do not see a blank following after him. And he sees
Alright.
you guys, and he sees the blank on the floor, and he goes toot toot.
Don't look, Rat, and Sal kind of covered his eyes.
Toot toot.
Brad, do you know where Redactions is?
Toot toot.
Ross is gonna like stare at the blank for a bit, and then he's gonna go back in the room and start digging through the desk. I would like to. Are there any markers in there by any chance?
There are.
Oh.
Oh.
What would you like to do?
He's gonna like draw a cross on the thing's tie and take it under his shoulder. He's gonna pick it up after drawing the cross on the tie, and he's just holding it for now. It's like, I think we can get someone to show us where Redactions is if we happen to flip this in their path.
Ross, we have to look the part. we can't just walk out like, and he kind of gestures at all of them and like gestures at himself because yeah, they do stand out a lot in this place.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not saying we show. Well, I'm not saying that we just walk on in there. I'm just saying if, I don't know, say a blank happened to find this fella in the middle of his path, you
Oh,
know,
oh, that's good.
just happened to notice him, just flying along on a breeze. And
You know, that's a perfect plan. Let's go with that. So now
then we follow
we
that.
have to be very quiet then.
Yep, I would like you all to roll stealth.
Before they roll stealth, can Cell like close the door, like just
Yeah.
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 cover?
Woo! I got a 21!
That's a 21.
Nice.
26. That's a
That's a 10. I got a 10.
I got a 13.
Ross, whenever each step you take, you have basically a big thing of loose laminated paper in your arms that just keeps going. Each time you are taking a step.
Pussy, shh.
I'm trying.
Because of that, you hear because again, this is a corridor. There are many other doors to offices, and you just hear a. Does anyone hear that? I thought I heard something. I'm going to go check now.
Ross is going.
Put it down! Put it
Yeah,
down!
Ross, he's putting it. He's dropping it. Can I roll stealth to like get out of sight?
Yes, you may. You may.
Skedaddle!
I'm going to press up against the wall
Stealth. Oh, that's a plus
Like,
2.
behind one of the doors.
Oh!
19. Ross, lucky. So you're very lucky. The door in front of you opens up, so that way it opens up to be blocking any view of you. And I'm gonna say with that 19, Marcel, I'm gonna say you are behind Ross when this happens, so you are not seen as well as a nobody peeks out.
Wait. I'm just imagining, like, if the door's, like, a little bit, like, shorter than Ross,
Oh
then,
my
like,
god.
his ears are poking up over it.
Yeah, he's shorter than Ross, but like, you can clearly see Cell as well.
Gil and Sandy over. You see, you two are hidden, but you see this nobody walk out, and you see the door, and you just see those long ears poking up, and the top of Marcel's hat is very clear over the door. And then this nobody looks down and goes, "Oh my, how unfortunate! A blank seems to have fallen flat. Will someone please call collections so that this may be taken to redactions, please?" And this nobody is turning to inside, and someone says, "I am calling them right now." And you hear the doot 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 doot, someone making a call.
Well, can I just say that like your nobody voices are so good?
Thank you. Thank you.
Can Sandy and Gil be holding on to Rad and keeping him quiet?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are.
Oh, did I not? Oh, I didn't roll stealth for Rad. Hold on.
Oh no!
I'm a dumb. Thank you for reminding me.
No.
Let's see. That's a 4. The radio's been playing, and this nobody who's just about to close the door to wait for collections to come, he stops and he looks over at you, Gil and Sandy, and goes, "Oh, hello. I don't believe you are supposed to be out."
Well, you see, there was a problem, and we thought that we would take this poor blank to someone who could send him to redactions, because you see, he has fallen down, and we didn't think we should leave the poor chap just like that.
You're gonna
We're
need
just
to.
trying to help.
You're gonna need to roll persuasion for that, buddy.
Oh god.
Ah, it's a good thing I have a +7.
Oh gosh.
Oh god.
That's a
wow.
20.
22.
Wow. So this nobody, this office working nobody who has no idea what's going on. He doesn't know who you are. He's not informed of any situation that's been happening in No Man's. Lucky you. So he believes you. He goes, "Oh, I see. In that case," he turns back inside. "You can cancel that call to collections. There's someone here who will be able to to take the."
Could you please give us directions?
Oh, of course. You are new here, yes? My apologies
Yeah.
for. Allow one
Very new here.
one moment, please, and he will close the door behind him for a moment, and you hear a bit of paper being shuffled about. A few minutes later, door opens back up, and this nobody walks out and is now holding a sheet of paper. "Here you are. Apologies. Newcomers are supposed to be given a map of No Man so they do not get lost. But here are directions to the Redactions facility."
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I will take the paper.
Also,
And then I'll make a show of picking up the blank
and this
very
nobody
carefully.
just blinks at you and says, "One more thing. Before, please, as I see you do not have your guest passes, be sure to stop by the front office and receive your guest pass. Otherwise, you may be mistaken for intruders."
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
definitely. Thank you. Sorry.
Of course. Have a pleasant day. And this nobody closes the door behind him.
The minute the door closes, Ross just wheezes a sigh of relief.
Shh.
Toot toot. And Rad looks
Gil's
very
gonna
sorry.
turn around and go, "It's okay, Rad. Just shh. Turn your radio off. For now, alright?"
Toot. And he's making it do as he's lowering the volume, and the click, his volume has been turned off.
Sandy pats him gently. Okay, okay, okay.
Alright. So, here, Ross, take this thing for a moment. I've got an idea, and I'm gonna rummage around to see if I can forge visitor passes.
Ooh.
Can
God,
Ooh.
it must be nice being like proficient in forgery.
Well, that's a
Oh my
problem.
gosh.
Let's see what happens.
Oh my. That's a that's a 1. What does Gil pull from his hand of space today?
Far.
Let's see, what's a 4? Okay, so you guys see him pull out an anvil, and he immediately drops it on his foot, and he goes, "Ugh! Mm,
I
ugh,
can't. Oh no.
It's still,
Do you,
it's still
ouch."
possible?
Do you wanna-
Ross can like Ross take the
Oh,
anvil
that's a
off his foot.
Thank
Ross
you.
I'm gonna just let this happen because this is very funny.
It's like, that's 4 damage to his foot.
Oh my
no.
gosh.
The only
It's-
damage you've
It's a
taken
fumble
is
too.
damaged by your own fumble, Gil. You wanna try and pull from your hair space again?
Yes. Let's see.
I
Nope,
don't think that
that's another fumble.
That's
Oh.
a
Okay, so this time, I gotta find something. He pulls out a love letter. He blushes it,
Oh.
and immediately pushes it back into his pocket.
What was that? What was that?
Nope,
Rad.
that's not it.
Rad leans in very curious. You're like, oh?
Nope, nope. Nothing.
Time for this.
Gosh.
And this time, I actually pull out my forgery kit.
Also,
Should be. Hmm?
sorry. I was gonna say that also. This time Ross probably like not exactly folds the blanket in half, but like holds like both ends, so it's like well folded over, but it's not creased. You know.
Yeah, I get you. It's gonna be the best.
Anyway,
This blanket
anyway,
Kinda like-
continue.
be the
Well,
best
kind of like
chiropractic
eyeing
treatment.
Ross, because the last time that Ross held the blanket like this, they were trying to tear it apart with Sandy.
So what? So this is probably just like because I did see what the visitor passes looked like before, right?
Yeah, you have seen them, and you have proficiency with the forgery kit. Yeah,
No.
you do not.
Oh god.
But
I actually don't. I just have one.
you just have one.
Which
Okay.
it's the strangest thing. I'm proficient with thieves' tools because of burglar, but I don't have proficiency with a forgery kit.
Gotcha. In that case, I'm gonna say. Does it say anything you need to roll to do a forgery kit? If not, I would make you roll. I want to say I want to say I want to make you roll just straight intelligence.
Okay, I can do that.
Oh,
no.
So those are some pretty squiggly looking visitors passes you're making there. Not sure if those are gonna make the cut there, buddy. So that's an 8.
So he peels one off and places it on himself. It says Bill.
Arts and crafts with Gil. Alright, well, I'm gonna say that didn't work at all. And
Can Sal just I don't know if this is how the spell works, but can Sal just cast disguise self so that he still looks like himself. He just wears a visitor pass now.
just wears a visit. Hold on, let me see.
Like he just casts his disguise self so that it looks like he's wearing a visitor pass even though he's really not.
Can we just use can we just use a disguise kit? Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, like Marcel, you only got 2 spell slots. You know what, Gil?
It's because of his invocation. He can use disguise self whenever he wants. It won't eat up a spell slot.
Okay,
Oh.
how about this? Here's, Gil, you're stuck with that really bad sticker because that's really funny to me. Marcel, you go ahead and cast disguise self, and now you just have this pristine looking. Cause I'm not gonna make you roll for it, especially if it's something that you could just do. You have this pristine looking guest pass now on yourself, and Sandy and Ross, who I'm guessing have just you have disguise kits. And Sandy has stickers.
I'm just trying to remember if Ross does have a disguise kit, or if I don't remember if it's like a specific for like specific tune kind or a full tune.
All of them?
Yeah, I think all tunes
yeah.
have a disguise kit. Yeah.
Yeah, all tunes
Yes.
have disguise kit.
Oh, Sandy
Yes.
has to check it out her hammer space.
I'm gonna roll a thing quick.
Ross. Oh my
Alright.
gosh.
18. Okay. Heart's saying,
Wait.
What?
what's up with Heart? Uh-oh. Heart?
Uh-oh.
Heart?
Heart.
Oh no!
Oh,
We can't see a heart!
No.
Oh no!
No, Heart can't hear us.
That's not good.
Maybe refresh the page.
Yeah.
Oh, Heart just...
Oh no.
Heart?
Oh gosh.
Oh dear, we appear to be having some technical difficulties, everybody. We'll be with you in a moment.
Oh boy.
Good, because I'm-
I'm sorry, I just
Okay, good.
imagined. I just imagined a Tumblr post and now I'm laughing. Heart?
Hello.
Hello?
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm finally back. So okay. So Ross was asking about disguise kits, and then my internet cut out.
Ugh.
Oh no.
no.
I'm gonna fight
And
the
then
internet.
suddenly I couldn't hear.
Oh no.
Oh my, that doesn't sound.
Oh
Did
no.
it appear
Oh,
from the
wait.
list?
Hello?
Oh dear.
Heart, are you
Heart,
good?
are you
Okay, I
alright?
think Heart's back to normal.
Yes.
Alright, you're
I'm
back to
back.
Okay,
normal.
you're back. Oh,
Oh
you
boy.
went robot.
Very
You went
robot.
Really, really robot.
Fairy robot. Let's hope for the only first time, knock on wood. Alright, so in any case, I've also rolled a thing in case your guys' rolls have not gone well.
What do we
It's a
add for
12.
disguise kit? I forget.
Disguise kit, disguise
Can
kit.
I just use a disguise kit instead of using the forgery kit that I don't have proficiency with?
Are you sure you don't want to use that? I'm gonna say, Rad swiped your forgery your forgery kit from you, Gale, and made himself his own little little sticker, and he ended up maybe outshining you a little bit because you rolled an 18, so he now has a very nice looking
Aww.
thin blue crown. Looks very nice.
Can I borrow Sandy's disguise kit? Actually, no. I'll just have like, hey Sandy, can I borrow that?
Sure. Here you go.
Okay. Because I cannot be. I cannot be bothered to go through the fumble chat. That's
I'm gonna say after this we should move along because you guys have been in this hallway discussing stickers.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Oh, we just.
No, it's all
Like, it's just our.
We had technical difficulties.
it's all good. It's all good.
It's our infant brain, okay?
I
like,
thought we were
thought-
whispering anyways.
Yeah, we are whispering. Yeah, we're whispering. It's fine.
The stage whisper, yeah.
All right, y'all good? Y'all got your disguises on?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
I totally have my disguise on, guys.
No.
All right. So
Which
So-
I
So where to?
yeah,
Where
go ahead.
to? Ross asks Gil because isn't Gil the one with the map?
he's the one that got handed
Oh,
the
yes.
instructions.
Yep, gonna look at the instructions and the
Ro-
map.
Roll intelligence. What if I'm gonna regret making roll
Arthur,
intelligence?
please be nice to us. We need to save Bob.
Yeah.
Heart. Are
Heart?
you... Heart.
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 Heart. Heart.
Oh no.
Heart. Oh my God! Heart's pecking dead.
Heart.
Someone had to read definitely. How do you pronounce that? The thing that like you do to make hearts come back like beat again?
CPR.
No, the electric thingy.
Yeah,
Defibrillator. Defibrillator.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Defibrillator.
Defibrillator. Defibrillator. Heart.
Did Heart die?
Heart, come in. Come in, Heart.
Heart. Heart.
Hot. Come in, Hot. Do you read? Do you read us, Hot? Hot, I am going to fight your internet.
You think
This is
you
gonna be
think
fun.
the internet cutting out is because they're in the basement instead of like the ground floor?
That might be it.
Probably.
I'm
Might be.
definitely gonna have to cut this up in post, but Hi.
Heart is lit up for me. They're lit up for me as well, Dio, but they're making sound.
Yeah, that I don't.
I think
I don't see them light up.
yeah, I'm not seeing
Oh
them.
boy.
They just disappeared too. So here, you know what? While Hart is figuring out their internet situation, break time. Everyone refill. We're gonna refill on water,
Yeah, that's smart.
and then
Ha
we're
ha ha! Water, sure, definitely.
hydrate.
Bucket water right now.
Hydrate before you hydrate. So I'm gonna I'm going to pause the recording here, and then once Hart is back, we will continue. So pausing. All
Water.
right, recording has continued. Father has just dropped something, but
Someone will back up recording, maybe.
well, Hart
Hopefully,
Heart is doing backup recording. Yes.
All right.
Yes, but the problem is I missed some stuff because my internet decided to peck and stop reaching me in the basement.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask someone else if they wanna do backup recording as well.
I got recording.
Yeah.
I've got recording. Well,
Anyways.
I've got recording going as well. So anything that Heart's recording would have missed, mine's got. We've got two.
Oh, yeah.
We've got 2 recordings going. So
Heck yeah.
Alright.
So, yes.
So intelligence check on that map.
yes, please. That's a 5. Gil, you can't make. You realize this is.
I am
They didn't draw out a map. It's literally instructions that you can't make heads or tails of. Because this is no man's. This is no man's, Sonny boy. Anyone else want to roll intelligence?
I'll try.
I am showing it to everyone else as I'm trying to read it.
Ooh, 19.
Hey!
That's a 19. Marcel, he hands it off to you, and it makes way more sense to you. Way more sense to you. So yeah, you are able. However, these are instructions to go through the main streets. So you're gonna have to avoid detection as you go. So I'm gonna ask you all to make. Actually, no. Sorry, no, because you all have your.
Disguises on.
Yeah, you have your disguises on. So actually, no one thinks you're out of place. So you are actually.
Yay!
Y'all thinking ahead of me, getting through. All right then.
Everyone,
You
we're parting people.
you smart cookies, getting through my puzzles like that. Gosh darn. Alrighty then. In that case, you walk. So you walk through the streets following the instructions while carrying this very floppy blank with you. This definitely still garners some attention from a couple of the nobodies, though. You remember when you first got here, no one really gave you much attention, but they're seeing you with a flat out blank, and that is a concerning sight. As you and I imagine you all realize why that is a concerning sight.
Yeah.
But anyways, as you go.
I don't know. I think Ross would like have the crossed out tie on like the visible side of it.
Oh,
I
people
don't know
see
if that makes things better or worse.
people see that cross, and again, these nobodies have been pretty blank, but they see that cross and immediately look ahead and pretend they didn't see anything. Because they know exactly what that black cross means, and they're not getting involved.
Nobody said just like I do not see it.
Don't see it.
Yep. So as you walk down the street, there are plenty of different you go past the stores and whatnot, and eventually you make it to a building that again looks exactly like the rest. It's a bit bigger though. It's a bit bigger, and you can actually see there's a smokestack on top of it, and the sign on top just reads in black and white lettering, Redactions. You've made it.
The smokestack is not an encouraging sight.
Wait, what is a smokestack like?
It looks like you ever been to it's like a smokestack you'd see on a factory.
Ah, okay.
Imagine y'all just walk straight into the lobby.
Yep.
Gonna roll like perception first to see if there's anything to be wary of. there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart.
I'm just gonna roll stealth because I feel like people shouldn't
Oh,
see me right
22.
now.
Oh shoot! Wait, who got which?
Oh my god.
I know.
Oh.
I'm gonna say either way. This is
I'm rolling stealth.
all right. Well, Gil,
I'm just
you're
slinking behind.
you're behind the group. You're good. Marcel, Ross, and Sandy. Ross, I'm gonna say it's not too difficult to see. So you see with Marcel and Sandy because I can word.
Yeah.
At the front of the Redactions building, you see two blanks at the standing on either side of the double doors of the building, and then you see two other blanks who don't seem to be stationed there, but they are stationed at the buildings next to Redactions.
With the nat 20, does Marcel notice anything in addition?
There are some nobodies walking through. You see one nobody who's actually walking ahead of you on the door. He's got a he is rolling a dolly through the front door. There's nothing on the dolly, but he is walking into the door with it. What do you do?
Did Gil just sneak in by himself?
No, Gil's
No.
I
got that dirty 20 for hiding from, like,
let me
everyone, because I have a feeling that creeping behind, like, specifically Ross and Marcel, and having no one see me is probably going to be the best way to do
Okay, that
this.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're good, Gil. And to clarify, these blanks that are just stationed there, they haven't looked. They've maybe glanced at you, but they have seen that you have the guest passes, and these things are dumb as bricks. So as far as they're concerned, you guys have got guest passes, so you're allowed. So yeah, you're fine. So you guys will be able to walk in without any trouble.
All right, time for Cell to walk in like he has every right to be there, which he does not.
Ross is gonna follow suit.
Yeah. Sandy's kind of bringing on Marcel's coat because she's nervous.
I'm going to pretend to be Ross's shadow. As I sneak in behind him.
Rad, I think is holding. Is holding one of your guys. Who wants to hold Rad's hand?
Cell.
Rad. So yeah, Rad is holding on. So you've got Sandy on one side and you've got Rad on the other. Rad still doesn't really. Rad still hasn't. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna roll another. I'm gonna roll just another thing because this is Redactions now. So let me go ahead and roll.
No.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Please. Please. Oh god.
I'm not gonna roll inside this time. I'm gonna roll. As a 2. Luckily, this radio is also dumb as bricks. So there you. So yeah, Rad is just he's swinging your arm, Cell. Just tapping a little radio. He can't make little doot noises because he turned his volume off. But he is, I think, the only one in this group who is just cheerful as can be.
Cell feels so guilty. He feels like he should tell Rat like what happened, but okay, this isn't the time.
Yeah. So, you walk in, and this is different from the lobby, from the printer building, in that there are no desks. It's actually incredibly empty as you walk in. Not much is on the walls. There's literally there is a desk at the very end, and then another doorway, which you all obviously see is the nobody with the dolly has just walked through, and there is another nobody who is sitting waiting patiently at the desk, and he sees
There's
you.
a what? Another nobody?
Yeah, there's another sitting at the desk, which is basically the receptionist, and they see you and go, "Oh, hello. How may I help you?"
We're here to take and he gestures at what Ross is holding. We're here to
Ross
take.
raises this.
I see. How unfortunate that one of our own blanks would fall flat like this. Please, if you would take it inside. Follow the hallway and just follow the arrows on the wall.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a pleasant day. I assume you all just you go.
Yeah, we go.
Yeah. We
Cool.
go.
Cool. So yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll. I'm not gonna make you roll perception for this because it's very obviously again this is black and white. It's very obvious that the arrows on the walls and the way they're pointing. Uh, and again you see the tune ahead of you, walking ahead of you, and is going the exact same way.
Can I roll perception to see if I could look at what they have on the dolly?
Sure.
Like, Marcel's way taller
my
than
Oh
us.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Marcel, what to your
Nobody.
clear eyes see?
I don't know, Fable.
I shall tell you.
Oh no.
You see, on this dolly, you see it's not a big stack, but it is very, very clearly a stack of flat misprints with X's on their ties.
Oh god. Oh, that. Oh, he's immediately kind of angling himself with that rat can't see from
I
can't
missed
see.
everything.
Hmm?
We entered the building. There was nobody, and then I cut out again.
Okay, to catch you up, uh, nobody saw that you guys had the blank and instructed you to follow arrows down the hallway, further into the building, and Marcel has just taken a look at the nobody who is pushing the dolly along, who's going the same direction you guys are going. He's also following the arrows, and Marcel has just spotted flattened misprints on the dolly.
Okay. Ah.
You alright?
Yep, I got really upset that my computer decided to not be on the internet.
I wish I could give you a hug.
Hugs for heart. I'm gonna fight your internet.
I don't know why it's being so bad today. Okay. So can I look at the misprint?
You guys can also roll perception if you like. Marcella, how are you handling seeing that?
Oh well.
He's handling that by. Well, I'm going to see if anyone else notices first.
I rolled an
Sandy
8.
doesn't.
Looks like Ross.
Ross does.
Yep.
Yeah, through there.
So yeah, Ross and
Good.
Marcel, the tallest.
Do the misprints seem familiar?
On the top of the pile, you see one wearing a little bow tie with and it looks, you're not sure, but that could be a green clover beneath the black X.
Oh, Millie.
Oh.
Do any of you do anything, or do you keep walking?
So actually, if Sal noticed that Ross has noticed, he's actually going to kind of grab hold of Ross. It wouldn't stop
Oh.
Ross wanted to do anything, but it's kind of a don't tip our hand just yet.
As you
Ross Ross is visibly angry, but he's not saying anything.
What's going on?
What's happening? What are you guys looking at?
It's fine. It's
Gil and Sandy, you will see soon enough what they've seen, because as you follow the black arrows, they lead you down hallway after hallway, and as you go down, you start to hear the sound of machinery through the walls. You're not quite sure where, but the farther you go, the more clear it becomes. But you see the arrows lead to a door. It's not at the end of the hallway. It's just in the middle. And you see the one with the nobody with the dolly go inside. And what do you do? Do you follow?
yes.
Yeah. I think it might be worth at least trying to be a little stealthy.
Yeah, you can roll
So
stealth.
I'm gonna roll stealth.
Should I roll stealth again?
I'm gonna, Gil. Since you've been stealthy from the beginning, I will give you a pass. However, Marcel and Sandy, if you would like to roll stealth, you may.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, yeah, that does it. You're fine. You get to the doorway. This nobody has stopped, and you get inside, and you are met with a sight of stacks and stacks of paper. Some of it is honestly just paper. Some of it is trash cans just full of used up paper that have no more use and need to be recycled. Others look to be documents, maybe. Again, used paper. But then further into the room where you see the nobody with the dolly has stopped and is unloading, is loading. You see the stacks upon stacks upon stacks of misprints, all flattened, all with X's over their ties. And you see, out of everything in the room, the stack of misprints is the biggest out of everything else.
Oh god.
There is another nobody in the room who is taking each misprint one by one and is putting them onto a conveyor belt that goes through a hole in the wall and takes it somewhere you're not sure.
Okay. Real quick. The ones that are currently on the conveyor belt, does any of them look like Bob?
I'm gonna ask you all to make a perception check.
Oh god. There's no way I'm
I got a nat 20! I got a nat 20 on that. I have an 18!
All right. You all, I'm guessing, you all besides Gil are a bit shocked by the sight. But Gil, you do not. All the ones that are being set onto the conveyor belt, none of them have the familiar. None of them are Bob. That much you can say for certain.
Okay.
However, since you did roll, that is a nat 20. You look over at this stack, and you look over the stack, you don't see anything on top. But then, as your eyes go down, you see at the bottom a hint of pink.
Kill?
So, here's the plan. We need to get their attention away from the stack, because Bob might be on the bottom. I saw pink. Come on.
Okay.
What's the plan?
So we probably need to wait for the one with the dolly to just leave, because it probably will. But the one that's taking him and putting him on the conveyor needs to be distracted, so he doesn't put Bob on the conveyor.
Hey, question. How wide is the conveyor?
How wide is it?
Yeah.
It's about as wide for the flat outs to be placed on it to take it. Do you mean the cut in the wall or the conveyor belt itself?
I mean, I guess let's say the cut in the wall too.
Because is this I'm guessing you're asking if this is something that you guys could fit.
Oh no, I'm just asking if that's the big old blank.
Oh, it's wide. It's wide enough for a blank for the blank, flat out to go through. But like height wise, it's not. It's not tall enough. Yeah, it's not. If you're thinking about trying to fit through it yourself, you cannot. It is not big enough.
Oh no, absolutely not. No, I was not asking about that. I was asking could I distract him by asking it hey, excuse me, how are you planning on fitting this big old blank in there?
I mean, you could.
That's not gonna...
Again, you could still do it. These nobodies haven't really noticed you. They're just doing your job. job. As you guys are talking, though, again, the one with the dolly didn't have a big load on their dolly, so they have just finished unloading, and they are making their way out. But they stop because you are in the way of the door, and they go, "Oh, hello. I see you're dropping off a blank. Head to the back of the room, and you'll see the stack."
I'm going to sneak
Thanks.
around away from that nobody to go to the stack.
All right, I'm gonna ask you to make one more stealth. You may do it at advantage because your stealth has been pretty good so far.
Awesome.
That's a 7. Yeah,
So,
roll again, please.
hold on.
21.
21.
You're good.
Better
There we
than
go.
my stealth before.
All right, yeah. So you make your way over, and and you actually see a separate stack of flats, which are blanks. One of them is the blank that looks a bit torn up. Wonder how that happened.
I wonder how that happened.
Mhm.
I wasn't there for that.
And yeah, you're making your way to the misprint flats.
Yes.
All right, and with that, so yeah, that's pretty good. So you make your way over there. You get there. What are the others doing?
Ross is probably gonna take the blank over to the nobody at the conveyor belt. Cause like he's gonna pretend he did not hear the instructions from the other nobody, and like, hey, so where do I put this unfortunate fella?
Another blank. How unfortunate. You may put it in the stack over there behind you. I will attend to it shortly.
Well. Wait,
Is-
hold on.
Does the nobody look sufficiently distracted now?
Yeah. Again, this nobody is this nobody, to put simply, does not care. You've got your guest passes. You're just dropping off a blank. This nobody seems a bit more focused on their job in getting flats onto the conveyor belt.
Okay. So what would happen if I were to push the most of the stack away from the conveyor belt?
Away from the
Oh my
conveyor.
gosh.
Yes.
There's multiple stacks. I'm assuming. Are you pushing the stack that's closest to the conveyor belt away?
The one that I saw the pink on the bottom of.
Okay. I will say. Excuse me. Please do not touch the stacks. I do not wish for them to fall over and make a mess, please.
I'm gonna continue pushing it. Are you gonna make me make an
Wait, is he still
check?
stealth? Is he still stealthing, by the way?
Could he
Actually, technically no, because I started pushing at the stack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically,
Okay.
right.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
Right,
nobody's gonna notice when the nobody will notice that their stacks of paper are being moved. And then kill. You're trying to do this, and this nobody is just still standing at the conveyor belt, just going, "Sir, please, stop. No,
Pushing.
stop,
I'm
please.
pushing it.
Stop,
I'm
please.
pushing it.
Sir, please stop."
Okay. Question: Can Sandy sneak to that stack and sleight of hand the hint of pink?
I mean, listen, this nobody's watching you now.
Aw.
Actually, this nobody's watching Gil.
Yeah, 'cause
The nobody is watching.
sleight of hand.
Yeah, if you want to, I'm gonna say this nobody isn't doing anything. He's literally just standing there watching you and telling you to stop, but is otherwise not doing anything to stop you.
Okay, I'm gonna push over all of the misprints,
Oh
Oh my
no.
gosh.
like one after the other. I'm gonna make me roll an athletics check to do this.
Sir, please, I'm the one who must catalog and put those back up. Sir, please. Please allow me to do my job. Well,
No.
After Gil has Gil like pushed over the stack already?
are you doing it one by one, or like you've just completely pushed the stack of papers over?
I pushed the first stack of papers over with where I saw the pink at the bottom to try to make it easier to get the pink at the bottom without hurting.
All right.
know.
Well, with each one you have pushed over, this nobody who's still not doing anything is just watching, going, "No, please stop. No, sir, please stop. Please stop." And he keeps doing this for each one you knock over until you get.
Then it starts to join in with pushing things over.
Marcel's going to look at Bob. Not Bob. Marcel's going to look at Ross. Marcel's going to look at Ross, and then look at the nobody again, and then look at Ross's hammer.
Oh no! Oh. Hey, hey, Ross. Do you notice this? Do you want to roll?
I don't.
I won't make you roll to see if you notice it.
I like. Ross is gonna like hesitate because like he's like gonna like look at Marcel and look at the nobody. It's like. Well, I did. Okay, well, I was thinking for Ross to do like what I want to do before any attempts of like, you know, flattening any nobodies. It's like, oh, I am so sorry for the carelessness of my associates. Let me help you. And he just puts the like big old blank on top of the pile of misprints and like starts putting misprints on like the like any scattered misprints on like the nearest pile, which is like the wrong pile.
No, wait, please. That is the incorrect pile. God, you are all just heckling this poor nobody who's just trying to do his job. Anyway, yeah,
Okay,
he's still.
so,
You get to the bottom of the pile.
okay, good.
You get.
Is it Bob?
You see a heart on the tie. What do you?
Is
What about the face?
the face? Is the face correct too?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna carefully pick Bob up off the floor. Bob just-
It wobbles in your grasp.
Okay.
Wait a sec. And where is Rad in all of this?
Rad has first kind of just been watching. Rad has been with you, Marcel. He's been holding your hand, kind of watching amused at first. But then Rad has seen. Cat, get off my desk. Rad has now finally, and I'm not gonna roll again because I know Rad will roll badly. But at this point, it's pretty obvious, and Rad is just staring, and he sees you, Gil, pick up the flat
Carefully.
yes, and then you hear a little click, doot 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 doot
Rad, we
doot, and Rad is gonna come over to you, Gil, and try and grab the flat out of your hand. Go doot 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 doot
Brad, wait. Wait.
doot.
Wait.
Brad,
Wait.
okay.
Rad.
Wait. Can I try to clean the marker off of Bob?
You may. What do you use?
So, let's see. I'm going to try to roll hammer space for my fuzzy blue bathrobe. Let's see if I get it.
Oh yeah, the one that you stole. I remember.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
The fuzzy blue bathrobe comes out of my hammer space, and I'm going to spit on like a sleeve, and then start trying to gently wipe away the marker.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say that it comes off with ease because, as you recall, these are laminated, and you know when you put marker on laminated paper, it doesn't stick very well. And with the rope, yeah, it comes off very, very easily. And for a few moments, nothing happens.
I'm going to, because I'm still holding Bob, so as soon as the marker is off, I'm going to send 5 points of healing into Bob, my lay on hands feature as a paladin.
You use lay on hands, and the glow goes around this print. And again, for a moment, nothing happens. For a moment, then you hear, and you see it. You see the outlines start to wobble. The sound of laminated paper, and then the vroom. And Gil, in your grasp, is no longer a flat out laminated cutout. It is now a 3D nobody in your grasp who's looking a bit dizzy. In your grasp.
Ryan goes immediately to hug.
Ross is gonna like. Ross is going to just hug Bob and Gil and Sandy all at once.
They're being squished. Oh, my ribs.
Get the peck off of me.
That no.
Get the
In
peck
jest
off me.
that nobody is still there.
The peck is going on. Who the peck are you people? The peck. Ow.
What?
Ow, my ribs. You're breaking my ribs. I can't breathe.
Wait,
Oh boy.
I can't breathe. Get off.
wait.
Okay, what?
Blah.
Ross drops them. Ross drops them.
Blah. Gah. The peck? What?
Bob?
And this, nobody looks around at you people, and, just... Bob? Who the peck is Bob?
You're
Okay,
Who the peck are you? Where the peck am I?
So,
The peck?
Gil's gonna start
God,
snapping in front of his face. Hey, look at me. Have no time for this right now.
What?
There's a problem. You need to come with us.
What?
Hold on, Gil, hold on, Gil.
Don't
Gil,
go
look
snapping
in
at...
the eyes.
Don't go snapping
eye.
at me. Who the peck are you people? What?
Really,
Wait,
Gil,
am I...
eyes.
the
Am I-
eyes.
Am I in redaction? Am I in peck? And this nobody stands up and hands on his hips goes, "Am I in pecking redaction? She sent me to redactions." Ah. Who the peck are you supposed to be? What are you all doing? What the peck is? And he reaches over Gil, and peels off. Whoop! I hit my mic. And peels off your little cigarette. What the peck? What the peck? This is. Oh, that's stupid. You actually. I can't believe this worked. I can't believe you actually got in here. Wait. What are Toons doing in. What are you guys doing here? You never get guests in. That's weird. And then he looks. I can see. I can see Amelia's been doing a good bit of work, and he says that as he's looking at these stacks of other misprints.
Amelia?
Yeah. Oh, right. What the peck does she go? Madam Knott, I think is what she goes by, yeah? I don't know why she changed her name for it. It was silly. So who are you, who are you supposed to be? And why were you hugging me and trying to strangle the air out of me?
You thought you were someone else.
Someone else? Huh. You look
What's
at
your name, kid?
my name? My name is Norman. Norman Knott. What the heck are you?
Roman, are you Madam Knott's brother?
Brother? I don't think you know how nobodies work. We don't have brothers here. No, she's technically made to be a daughter. That's not important. Who are you even looking for? I'm still trying to figure out why you're even here.
We're trying to look for Bob.
Bob.
He has the same tie as you, but the eyes are different.
Huh. I don't know any Bob. Hey, you, by the conveyor belt. and he is and the nobody who has been watching this the entire time has finally stopped with the whole "no, stop, please," and is just watching at this point. Goes, "Yes, may I help you? You got a list of who you put on the conveyor belt? Ah, yes. One moment. And this nobody pulls out a clipboard, goes down, flicks through some of the pages. Who are you looking for again?
Bob.
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 Bob. Let me see. Bob. Ah, yes. With one large white eye, one black with a heart on tie. Yes, he has already been sent down the conveyor belt.
Where does it go?
Oh. If you
Where did you send him?
Oh, jeez, don't bother. These guys are dumb as bricks when they're like this. Follow me. And this nobody will just push you aside and start heading towards the door.
All right, I guess we're following.
He's not going.
That guy.
We're following him.
Yep. He's not going very fast. The way he's walking like an old man.
Don't you hurry. Get up.
You can't listen. When you get to be my age, you can tell me to hurry up. Until then, you're gonna let... My joints are a bit crinkled. I've got dust on me, too. Ugh.
Ross, can you carry him?
Puppy. If you touch me, I
Yeah.
will... Don't even think about picking me up,
Then
sonny
pick him
boy.
up.
Hey, what did I just say? What did I just... Two.
Estelle, we need to get him.
You
Come on.
Inkwell dudes. What's the
We
rush?
need to hurry.
Yeah,
What
okay.
do you think the rush is, Norman?
I'm gonna make a quick little. No, I'm rolling insight for the dude. Okay.
I was about to
Oh,
say.
that's a nat 20.
All right. So this nobody has looked at you all and has been putting together the pieces a bit, and goes, "Hold on. This Bob you're looking, is he your friend?
Yes.
Yes.
He's my
Yes.
minion.
Minion friend, same difference.
She had no right.
Not the time, Gil, not the time.
Well, and here I thought I've seen it all. Tunes being friends with a nobody. That's something. Alright, well come on, you just gotta walk down this hallway and it'll get us to the machines.
Let's go.
Alright,
Run.
yep. Run. As you're running down the hall, you eventually make it to where there are windows. And you look through these windows, and on either side you can see where the conveyor belt has opened up to a factory floor. And again, this looks... It's kind of similar to how the printer looked in that you have the conveyor belt going through and you have multiple arms, most of them wielding paint. There's a laminating station, and yeah, you see all these misprints being fed down the line. Alright, well, I'll let you hear. Welcome to Redactions.
What exactly is to be done?
Well, what do you think is being done? When paper gets... We nobodies don't like to waste paper, not even the ones we're made out of. So, we get put through the machines, get written... Well, first we gotta get... Look, it's a process I don't think any of you are gonna understand or have time for. But basically, you get rewritten, relaminated, and then sent back out to work.
Do I see Bob on any of the conveyor belts?
All of you make a perception check.
Oh boy.
Okay.
That's
Mm.
I got a 7. Oh, hey, Cranky!
Alright, so yeah, all of you are...
20.
All of you are looking. The nobody doesn't see. Norman does not seem to be bothering to look. But Ross, you see going down the line. You see another nobody with misshaped eyes and a heart on the tie.
Can Ross just bolt over there?
There is a window in your way.
Oh.
Where are
through
you?
the window.
Jump out of the
Is
window.
it, how thick? How
What do you
thick's the
see, Ross?
window?
Where?
Roll to hit.
Point me to it.
Roll to hit.
Okay, roll 2 hits. Would I do it like with an attack bonus?
Sure, go for it. 26. Okay, yeah. I'm guessing you swing that hammer and it shatters. And Norman looks a bit like, jeez, kid. Be sure not to.
Where is he?
Hey.
I
Where?
found him.
Where?
Ross like.
You see,
As soon as Ross points, Gil's gonna jump through the window.
okay, roll acrobatics. You're going through a window.
Joy.
Roll acrobatics for me, for favor.
Alright.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah.
14.
We're used to this.
All right, Marcel. I'm gonna say there is broken glass, so you're maybe a bit. Actually, wait. Let me also roll acrobatics for Rad, because Rad. Actually,
Honestly,
Rad.
Like, at this point, he doesn't care.
Actually, I am not gonna roll for Rad just yet. But for now, you have all made it through the window.
I don't.
Oh,
Ross got
Ross,
an 8.
was that an 8? Okay, Ross, you managed to break it, and I guess trying to get through, you slip on glass.
Ow.
Yeah, you slip on glass, which wasn't very fun. Luckily, this window's not too high above the floor, so you know you could take take 1d4. Take 1d4.
Okay.
Yeah, take 1d4 damage. Your foot. Ow.
Rossi, hurry up.
Ross.
As you are running to catch up with
Coming.
the conveyor belt, you see it going towards the first of the machines, which is the delaminating station, where you're seeing just a very thin blade cut into the misprints and peel off the lamination, and you see Bob heading down towards it. What would you like to do?
Can
Big
Marcel
run.
help?
Okay, hold on.
Uh,
Shoot, that takes
can-
10 minutes. I'm not doing that. Go ahead.
Can Sal
Can-
cast spell?
What?
Can he cast like they're on a conveyor belt, right? Are the gears or whatever is moving the conveyor belt visible?
On the sides of the conveyor belt, yes.
He's going to cast Ray of Frost on the gears.
Okay. Yeah. Roll for it.
How
do you gotta roll?
do I roll for this?
Good question.
Make a ranged spell attack, so I think that's me plus my spell modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's 18, so it hits, and on a hit, it takes 1d8 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Reduced by. Okay. I would say with that, it's still going, but it's definitely slowed. It's definitely slowed the gears down, but it is still going.
Okay, can Sandy cast?
Nothing.
Okay, can
What?
Sandy cast Misty Step? That'll teleport her 30 feet, and then I don't know if that'll get her closer, or do Bob.
All right. Do you need to roll for that to succeed?
No, that's just it's a bonus action. It just happens.
Okay. Yeah. I will say that with how slow the conveyor belt has been, that takes you the rest of the way.
Okay, and she grabs Bob.
Fortunately, Sandy, as you pick it up, upon closer inspection, you realize, wait, this tie is too short to be Bob. It's a heart symbol, and the eyes are similar, but it's not Bob.
Hey, Bob!
Okay, let's see. I have. Go ahead, Cranky.
Can Ross jam a javelin in the gears to make sure it doesn't move for a while?
Yeah. I'm gonna have. I'm not gonna have you roll to hit. I'm gonna have you roll a. I'm actually gonna have you roll a strength, and then I'm gonna roll a strength as well to contest.
Okay. Oh no.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll straight d20. Alright, so, yeah, you try and stab this javelin.
The javelin.
Yeah, your short one javelin, Ross. Sorry. Your javelin has been broken.
Okay, so
And it's
I'm gonna
still...
say I have Expeditious Retreat as a paladin. I already used my one as a Warnet earlier last game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we did agree that there was a rest between.
Yeah, there was a short rest between, so...
I'm a paladin. I don't. You don't get Expeditious Retreat for Toon stuff back on a short rest, do you?
I don't know. I don't play a paladin.
I mean, listen, I'll allow it. I'm not against it. But again, all you see is the tune that Sandy has picked up is not Bob, and there are still many, many more along the conveyor belt. By the way, Sandy, are you still standing on the conveyor belt?
Yeah, she is.
Could you make a dex save for me, please?
Yep.
Oh, God.
So
Oh no.
21. Sandy, you see the very sharp blade of the delaminator. I'm calling it the delaminator. Make up names on the spot. Don't at me. You see the blade coming towards you, and you manage to get off in time. What do you do with the misprint in your hand? I'm just wondering.
She still is carrying it. This is still a person.
I'm gonna use my paladin spells to cast Expeditious Retreat, so I zoom forward, be very fast, and try to see if I can see another that... I want to find Bob.
All right. I'm gonna say as you are running around to find Bob. Norman has carefully stepped over out of the window and go. Well, what do you expect? You really think there's just one with a heart? You see nobody with a heart in his tie and you think it's your friend? Don't know if you've noticed, we tend to follow a... Kids these days.
Thank you so much for getting us here, Norman. Do you have anywhere else to be or any other?
Me? Oh, not really. Amelia would rather have me back in that pile. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna roll a thing real quick for this dude once more. Well, let's see. I'm not much of a mechanic, but if this place has followed regulation, which I know Amelia would have kept it up to date. Where the frick is my... There it is. Nope. Norman, you see Norman is starting to look around through the machinery. There should be something around here that I can shut this thing down with. If you guys are so persistent about getting your friends out of the redaction machine, it's not much use though.
I'm going to immediately... In the time that Norman's been just moving and talking, have I found another Bob lookalike that's not Bob?
You found at least 2 more that are Bob lookalikes. One has a bow tie. One, again, has another tie that's too long, which looks like a tripping hazard, honestly. But you have not found Bob.
Okay, so those ones have been probably unceremoniously flung away from the conveyor belts.
Yeah, Ross
has moved along.
Ross has just been flinging any nobody's Ross off the conveyor belt to at least, delay their doom.
Norman's been watching.
Sandy is tempted to just pull out her lollipop and just destroy a part of the conveyor belt. She's had enough.
So
Okay, roll to hit.
Yeah, okay. That is...
That's a 23. That freaking does it.
And she hits it, and that is 1d8 plus 4. 12 damage.
That's a 12. Sandy, are you aiming for the conveyor belt or one of the machines?
For the conveyor belt, because if a part of it gets destroyed, hopefully it will slow down most of it.
I mean, you hit the conveyor belt, and finally you hear a... Because your lollipop has just mashed the part that it is hit, and as conveyor belts go, if one part of it is not working, then the rest immediately, you hear a as it immediately shuts down, and you hear a little You hear a little ringing coming from what you assume is probably like a little whatever counts as an alarm bell in here.
Oh, yeah.
And now hold on, and now allow me
Has
to.
that shut down the other machines, or should I actually go and try to see if I can
The
shut
machines,
them down?
the machines go as the conveyor belt goes. So since the conveyor belt has stopped, the whole system has now shut down because that's safety protocol, my dude, and nobody's follow the rules. Let me make another roll real quick.
Okay,
Beep.
Should I make a
Oh damn.
roll to try to see if I can find Bob in this room?
What?
Trying to find Bob in this room.
You're not seeing him. The little alarm that's been going off eventually goes off, and you see Norman pop his head up somewhere and goes, "Aha! They still keep the wires to that they clear view. You're all good."
Thank you.
Thank you.
However, you hear a door open, and you hear.
I'm going to.
Oh no, you go.
I'm going to try to duck down and hide.
Yeah,
Same.
Just hide.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth. I will let you roll an advantage.
Oh,
damn. Oh, nice.
okay.
Surprisingly nice of you.
17.
Ah!
You have advantage.
22.
You have advantage.
Frankie,
That's
roll
7
again.
for Ross.
Roll again,
Alright.
Frankie. You've got advantage.
Yeah.
Yes, give me a second. I forgot about the advantage. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. So yeah, you all duck just in time. Oh, and let me also hold on. I keep forgetting to roll for Norman. Give me 1 second.
And Rad!
Red.
Where's Rad here, by the way?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. I need to. Where's the Pegasus stuff? There it is. 16. All right. So Norman also ducks out of view.
What does Rad do?
Brad is not there. He's not been follow. He didn't follow. He didn't follow you.
Oh no.
Wait. Oh.
That's not who walks out the door. It's nobody who walks through. Nobody who walks
yeah,
through.
Yeah. Okay.
And you go, huh? I could have sworn I heard something in here. Oh dear, it seems the conveyor belt's been broken. And this nobody heads to the broken part of the conveyor belt. Roll.
Does the nobody look like Bob?
As far as you can tell, no. But that
But it sounds like Bob, doesn't it?
you see, from where you guys are hiding, I imagine one of you is keeping an eye on this fella. As he pulls, Marcel, you recognize it. It is the toolkit that Bob had gotten during your shopping trip. And as you see this nobody pull it out and begin quietly fixing the broken part of the conveyor belt.
Okay. He's not staying hidden anymore. He's immediately straightening up Bob.
Oh, hello. Did you have something to do with this? This nobody stares blankly at you, Marcel.
I'm gonna pop up and I'm going to just stare at Bob. My grin's completely disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Hello. My name is Bob. Can I help you? I'm afraid I'm a bit busy at the moment.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Sandy pulls out a lollipop. You want a lollipop?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid nobodies are not allowed to have candy, but we do have our own nutrient bars. Thank you, though. If you don't mind, I must get back to work.
but I want you to have it.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm not allowed to accept.
Fable, can I do an insight roll?
Insight? Sure.
And is it still like does Bob still have like his crimson band?
You have to roll insight.
Okay, so +4, I guess, if like assuming the crimson. Hey, can someone else do it?
Yeah.
If worse, I can use the luck points for
Do
saving those.
That's a
doing
nat 20.
That's
That's a nat 20.
You do not see any crimson red on this nobody. He is as black and white as every nobody you've seen. But you do see the outline of what might have been the
Fable.
the police. I hear the police outside. They're coming for me. They know.
They know your crime.
They know what I've done.
No.
They know what I've done. Waiting for them to pass real quick.
Lewis and
Ah.
are on me right now, and they just said that the police are outside.
All right, so Sandy, you see the outline of what must be of what must have been the Crimson Band, but it is not red anymore. It is as black and white as the rest of him.
I'm
go
going
to
to
her
kill
then.
her. I'm going to kill her. Yep,
Yeah, we
Seconding that.
would
I'm
kill
going to kill her.
Sandy
But
is
first-
going
but
to hurt
first-
the not Bob.
No, Ross, Rad.
Rad. Where is Rad?
Wait. Oh no.
You will, just as you've mentioned that, you hear a sad little toot toot, and you see Rad has just caught up with you. Since seeing the misprints, he has been sluggishly following and has just caught up. And he is standing at the broken window, and has just been watching this happen. He hasn't moved. He's just standing there. He sees this nobody, and he sees the toolkit, and goes toot toot toot.
Rad, come down.
Dude.
Come down here, Rad.
Oh, what's a radio doing here? That's very strange.
Don't you recognize the radio? Doesn't it look interesting?
I don't see how I would recognize it. Is it relevant?
Yeah.
Meet him.
Yeah, it's relevant.
Like,
Bob. Of course he's relevant. He's red.
I see that he's very colorful. Does he belong to one of you?
He's yours.
Oh, that must be a mistake. I'm a nobody. We do not have such colorful things here in No Man's.
But you liked it. You did. You did.
I would like you all to roll insight.
Again?
Yep.
Do we
With
have
the plus
Yeah,
two,
we
or
had
am I?
plus-
With the +2.
All right.
Okay. So I can actually just roll straight. Oh, that's an 8.
Sandy got a 22.
The moment Rad entered the scene, this nobody has just been, he hasn't really been paying attention to any of you because he's got a job to do, and he is busy. But when he hears the little doot doots of Rad, he did actually look over, and he has not stopped staring at this radio.
Rad, come here.
Doot. And Rad actually looks a bit. He shakes his head. This is like a child who's uncertain and kind of scared.
Can I roll persuasion to try and get Rad to come?
Yes, you may.
All right, that's persuasion. That's all right. 12. Come on, throw me a bone, universe.
Well, Rad stays by the way. Actually, instead of he does move, but he doesn't go. He starts to
Oh, can I
go.
use one of my luck points?
What? Do you want to?
Can I use one?
You c-
Yes.
all right.
D20 and add that, so that makes an 18.
All right. In that case, yeah, Rad will come to you, Marcel, and immediately grab onto you because he does not understand what's going on. He, or maybe he does, but he is a child and he doesn't want to believe what he's seeing. And this nobody watches Rad, and now he's looking at you, Marcel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but why are you all here in Redactions? I don't believe you're allowed here.
We were looking for you.
We came for you, Bob.
And why is that?
Because they were going to put you through redactions.
And they did.
Oh, of course. I was. Oh, I see. Yes, of course. I was a damaged misprint, so I was put through redactions, and now I am all better.
No.
No, you're not.
But I am able to
You
do my
don't
job.
fix people! And Gil's going to turn and slam his hammer against the machine.
I will not roll damage.
Just roll damage?
Yep, just roll damage. You're right by it. It's not moving.
Okay.
Just roll damage.
Plus 2.
It's 5. You make a dent, but and maybe a few measly sparks come out, but not much. And this nobody goes, "Oh, please don't break the redaction machines. It's very vital."
No! I'm going to hit it again.
Sal's going to look at Bob and kind of go, what's that black gun around your arm?
This? Oh, I woke up with it. Please, sir, please stop hitting the machine. I'm the one who has to fix all this.
Alright, Sal's going to roll up his sleeve to reveal his own crimson band.
This nobody looks at you and blinks blankly. His concern has turned more towards Gil now, as you are currently breaking the machine he's meant to fix.
Yeah.
Surely you remember something. Like,
Bob? Bob?
Yes, will you please stop breaking the machine? It's
No.
It's part of my job. It's what I was made to do.
But you can do more.
Nobody's might be made, but they're still people.
I wouldn't bother with him, Sonny. He's completely wiped. And Norman has been watching this. He's just been leaning against the wall with his arms crossed, watching.
But there has to be something.
You're welcome. Hey, you're welcome to try.
We are going to.
Oh. Alright. And Norman actually looks like he's leaning back and he's looking like he's just watching a show at the moment.
Can I? Okay, I'm going to. Okay, let's see. Okay, that makes it. Sal does not lose his temper.
Alright. Gil.
Yes.
This nobody is now walking towards you, to get between you and the machine. If you please stop. I am supposed to fix this, and it would be. And the redactions machines must always be running.
I'm going to. I'm going to put my hammer away and put my hands on Bob's shoulders and get in Bob's face.
Oh, you are very close now. Please let go.
No. Make me.
Make you? Why would I?
Make me.
Why would I make you? I would simply ask. Please let go.
No. Make me.
Let go.
You know, about this time, Rad probably would have pulled me away from you because you're very uncomfortable right now, aren't ya?
I am.
Do you remember that?
I.
That happened.
Let go.
No.
Let go, please.
No. And Gil's gonna pick Bob up.
I said let go.
How do you
What
know
was
his
that?
name?
I said let go, please.
What did you say?
And this, Gil, you look up and you see this nobody's brows furrow and frown, a little confused. Otherwise, he doesn't do anything. He hasn't been struggling or anything.
Mm-hmm. But he said Gil's name, which... Wait, did someone call
I don't
Gil's name
remember if
earlier?
No, I
I
don't
don't
think
remember if anyone mentioned.
Mm-mm.
I said
Yeah, his thing said Bill.
sorry. I meant. Yeah. This nobody looks down at your
And
name.
it's torn off.
Oh yeah,
and
it is torn.
And what's his face?
It is torn off. That's right. So this nobody's just looking down at you, Gil. Just looking confused.
I'm gonna start carrying Bob. Put him under my arm like he's a suitcase.
Excuse me, please. I need to get back to work. Will you please put me
No.
down?
No, you don't.
But
No?
yes, I do. I was reprinted to Gil. Will you put me down, please?
What was that? I'm gonna start walking over to Marcel.
Bob, listen. It's time for a little vacation.
Vacation? Nobody's don't go on vacation. On vacation,
Yes, they do.
Remember the boat? There was a huge boat, and
Uh.
and I was in the rails. Look. And Sandy goes to the conveyor belt and kind of do the little the flips she did when she was in the rails when they first met.
Oh, please don't do that. That's not safe. How do? Why does that?
That's what you said when you met her.
But I don't know her. I don't know any of.
Are you sure?
And this nobody has. Gil, you start to feel this little nobody in your arm start to shake a little bit. And he just looks confused and he hasn't done anything. But there are tears rolling down his cheeks.
You're our friend. You're my friend.
Nobody's don't.
We care about you, damn it.
Bob looks up at you, at Ross, at Marcel, at Sandy, at Gil. His eyes land on Rad, who is still hiding by Marcel. And you hear a little, oh, ow, my eye. And he wriggles around in your grasp, Gil, reaches up and wipes at one of his eyes, and you see ink smear over his cheek. And you... Nope, sorry, go ahead.
No, you first. First, you first.
No, I want to hear what you're gonna say.
Oh no, it's fine. You first. You first. Trust me.
Damn.
Uh, can I just say that Ross is gonna pick Bob and Gil up again? I'm assuming Gil's still holding
Yes,
Bob.
Gil is still holding Bob like a suitcase. Right underneath.
I'll let-
I say case, but he's actually just holding Bob like under his
Hamburger.
arm.
Oh, wait,
With one arm.
please put me down, please. I don't know why you're who what. And Rad at this point, who's been watching from behind Marcel, goes doot doot. It was no Rad, not no. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to. Oh, my head.
You said his name.
That's his name.
He looks up at you all as he's just wiped ink has smeared over his cheek, and you see one large white eye and one small black eye look back at you.
Keep going. Gil, keep going. Gil Ross, keep going.
So
And remember the what?
and Gil's gonna hold Bob up underneath his armpits, kind of just turn him around because I imagine that Ross is holding Gil and Gil is holding Bob.
Yeah, that's about it.
So Gil's going to turn Bob around so Bob can look at Ross.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. This is
and-
happening.
Okay, Ross is gonna like adjust it so it's like puts Gil down because I'm assuming Gil does not enjoy being picked up and actually grabs Bob this time and like, and remember the time we met where we were running from the cops because I was being stupid, but that was, remember that?
You got a kite in your face. I dropped
Yes.
my coffee.
Yes.
Why do I? Ross, you actually, you're holding him upright so you can see it. You can see on his thigh the very faint outline of a pink heart starting to show through.
Ross
Bob,
just
do you
Ross
remember
does-
the bathhouse and the festival and how we kept feeding you so much food?
Just around her hammer space, and
it's
she
just a
brings out
second.
like a whole Ghibli pie that she stole and stuff, and she's like, "Hey, we ate a bunch of stuff I actually stole a
How
bunch of the food."
how
Also, it's important to note that Ross is just full on sobbing right now.
Bob is so overwhelmed right now. Well, first Sandy, he sees you and he's wondering how that pie has stayed good since Ghibli, because Ghibli, that was months ago. Have you been keeping that in your Sandy? That's not sanitary. Oh, Ross, wait, don't cry, cause I'm already crying and I don't. Guys, what happened?
Sandy goes to hug. Sandy hugs them. Sandy hugs them.
And Bob is trying. He's trying. Hold on, I need to roll. Okay, he pulls out. He pulls out a handkerchief because he sees you crying, Ross. He's just like, wait, no, don't cry here, so that way you don't get your face doesn't get pissed. Oh god, guys, guys? And Bob just starts weeping.
She hugs.
And he hugs back.
Okay, Self actually
Ross
going
probably
to
like kneeling so everyone can hug Bob.
Self actually going to kind of like, I assume Rat is still next to Cell, like kind of hiding like behind Cell, so he's actually going to like nudge Rat forward so that they can like join the hug.
Mm-hmm. Rad gives a little inquisitive toot toot, and Bob looks up from the hugs. He goes, "Oh, Oh, Rad, oh, thank God. Come here, Rad. Rad also begins crying. It's this dude. And runs in and joins in the hug as well. And Bob looks so relieved. They both look so relieved as they are crying and they are hugging. And oh, thank God. What happened? How'd you guys get here? These. And he looks at the tag that he looks at one of the stickers you've put on your jet. Did you guys forge? You guys are insane. Well, I'll be darned. That's a first. Seen a whole bunch of firsts today. Norman has still been standing there by the wall, and he's actually looking a bit surprised at you all. He was not expecting that to happen.
Can Sal kind of like just move? Like he's not in the group hub, so can he just move so that he's in between them and Norman, so Norman can see?
Wait, he's between the group and Norman?
He's not in the group hug, so he's going to move to be between the group and Norman.
Norman sees this and he actually looks a bit bemused and just goes, "Relax, I'm not gonna do it. What do you think I'm gonna do?" Don't know if you noticed.
Smart remarks.
Yeah, smart remarks is about all I'm good for lately. So, you've got your friend. What are you gonna do? What do you plan to do now?
Now we take down the government.
The gov... You really think it's gonna be that easy?
No.
You really...
Absolutely not.
Well, at least...
No.
But you see, in the villain's handbook, subsection 1 dash A dash 2, never give up.
Someday.
There's a handbook?
Oh yeah, the villain's handbook. I had a brief read of it. It's a bit of a dry read, if you don't mind me saying. Well, I guess you're gonna need help then.
Oh,
Are you okay?
Me? Oh no, I can't. I'm a desk. Listen, buddy. I don't know if you've noticed. Not much help in that regard, and I don't think I could. I don't know if I could go up against Amelia again.
Again?
You think you're the first ones here to go toe to toe with her?
And what? Do you have anything that could help us then, please?
Do I have something? A head full of knowledge and history. But, and he looks over at the smashed up conveyor belt and the misprints around you that have been flung around. Well, you do have a lot of people here lying about.
oh, that's right. And Gil's going to try to get the bathrobe out again.
Time to wipe off all the crosses, everyone.
Time to start a revolution.
Maybe Sal takes out a handkerchief from his memory.
Ross is just gonna be like, I hope you don't mind me getting a marker all over this handkerchief, Bob.
Well, oh no, it's fine. I have a couple more. Let me also roll d10 again. Yeah, I have more. It's all right. And Rad's gonna pull out his mop.
Yeah.
Sandy pulls out the bits of fabric that she has stashed, and then she's like, okay.
Gil's gonna continue to use the sleeve of his fluffy blue bathrobe
So,
to wipe off the X's of the
all right. Well,
misprints.
one by one, you take off the X marks, and it takes a minute or two before they all start jumping up. But bit by bit, each one starts to 3Dify again. It's a very real word. 3Dify, and they all look a bit confused at first because oof. But yeah, I guess little montage of you all taking the X's off these and cut to a shot of of a room now full of misprints. We're all talking to each other, and Bob and Norman have talked to them as well and gotten the word around, and they are all on board for whatever is going to be planned.
All right, there is one thing I need to do. I'm gonna roll hammer space and pull the receiver out of my jacket pocket, and I tap the edge of my chin and go, what was that number? Oh yes, I'm gonna dial the number for Acme.
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
go
I'm
on.
worried about this.
Hello. Excuse me, but I need a rush order of 3 bags of glitter here in No Man's Land. Can you please send that over for me? Oh yes. My name is Sulfa Midi Cleft.
Bob is just shaking his head like, God, Gil. You sound. Gil, that is the worst. That's the worst nobody impression I have ever heard.
That's a 20 for deception.
For No Man's, huh? That's weird. We've never gotten an order of glitter before. But all right, we'll have that sent to you right away. We'll have it sent to you right away.
Right away?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Fortunately, we only have.
He's laughing now.
Unfortunately, we don't usually ship out to No Man's, so it's gonna have to be an overnight ship. You should be expecting it sometime in the morning. Bob is just shaking his head. Norman's laughing.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, hold on. Did I... what voice did I use for Norman again? Shit. Balls. I think I got...
Something like that.
Yeah. Huh. Did I... Wait. Did I hear No Man's? I can't. Did he say No Man's?
Yeah.
And Gil's gonna hang up the phone.
What's wrong with that?
Last time I remember, this is Norman's Incorporated.
Excuse me? Hello?
What?
What? They take the Did she take the Oh, she took the... Well, I should have expected that. Alright, that's a... And you see this guy just look down at the ground. That's a strike to my ego. Alright.
Also,
Alright.
mental gymnastics, and was this your company? Did she take out the R?
Well, it was our company, actually. Well, and before, me and her took over the company. I need to do some explaining, aren't I? Great.
Yes,
Well, my name is Norman Knott, and I am the first nobody. And the how do you all react to hearing that?
At this point, Sal's just like, you know the stage where this might as well happen.
Oh, really?
Sandy is surprised.
The first nobody, huh?
Oh yeah, as you can see, there have been others. He gestures to the room full of nobodies.
And you're different then, so it's okay to be different then.
Oh yeah, at first. Then this got all built up, and he gestures to the redaction machine. originally, it was just made to fix up old paper, recycling and whatnot. After all, we are in a pretty secluded little island. It was easier to just recycle paper than throw it away and have new shipped in. Waste of money and whatnot. Then we... And then Amelia had the great idea that it could fix up nobodies as well. Because we still got misprints, obviously. At least when the printer got built. We got misprints all over, mangled limbs. It's not a pretty sight. So we made the redaction machine to just fix them up. Unfortunately, we didn't really think about how well it was going to fix. Did a little too good at his job, as you can see. Any questions?
What and exactly when did it go from a good-hearted attempt gone wrong to the gestures that like everything to this?
Probably when Amelia went into it. Right. Let me explain.
Went into it.
Well, once, and that was due to a bad back. Thought they would fix it, which I should say it hasn't actually. I still have a bad back. What can you do? Some things are just ingrained. But when Amelia went in, she, well, you've seen her. But yeah, we were.
That means we can get everybody back. If worked on Bob,
You're
then
friends with her. He is.
he is.
But wait, me? Ha! Wait, are you asking me to go talk to her? That's not good. Ha! I've already tried that, and you found me at the bottom of a pile.
That's what you said about us and Bob, and what's the oh god, oh stars, knock on wood here. What's the worst that can happen? You've already gotten redacted.
Yeah, like
There's nothing worse than that.
well, roll persuasion.
Okay. 23.
23. He thinks about it. Well, maybe.
And hey, this time you'll have people backing you up.
Yeah. And Bob goes up to Norman and goes, "Please, I don't know how it was before, or why. I don't know why she would keep. Please, things need to change, and it can't keep going like this." And Norman goes, "Yeah, all right, yeah, fine. I'll give it a try. But there's no guarantee that we'll even get near her."
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what you
Goes and
have us
Yes,
for.
you near him.
Sandy will go up and hug Norman and say thank you.
Okay. Okay, little Missy. Personal space, please.
Okay. She lets go.
Sheesh. Fine. I'll try, but I can't guarantee that it's gonna even work.
Perhaps.
Well, if it doesn't, then I'm gonna tear her apart.
We have hammers.
And Norman
And a lollipop.
looks
Lollipop.
between concerned and amused. He goes, "I'd much rather you not kill her."
So if that better work.
Well, you see, if it doesn't work, then I'm going to take all that glitter that I just ordered and dump it all over her.
Ha! You know what? I like you. You're a little weird, but yeah, that's alright. Alright then. We've got a whole bunch. Let's get cooking, I guess. And that is where we're gonna pause for today.
Whoa.
Are you trying to
Oh.
Because we're at a 2-hour mark, and
Okay.
for what else I have planned is definitely gonna be enough time for another game.
Oh god.
Hey, part
Yep.
The
Yep.
revolution.
Part. We will discuss the scheduling for that. But yes, that is part 2 redactions of Land of No Man's. Thank you all for listening. I hope you all enjoyed it.
Woo!
It wasn't as y'all thought I was gonna kill him. That's funny.
Honestly,
Oh no.
I thought the process was gonna be a thing of, oh yeah, you can't reverse
Yeah,
it.
I was
I
I was
Yeah.
worried about that too. I was crying, guys. I was crying.
Is the recording over?
I'm still recording, but I'm gonna go ahead and pause it. But yeah, thank y'all for listening, and see you next time for part 3, Revolution. See y'all next time, folks. See y'all next time. Thank you for listening.
Bye.